Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Dan. And today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon where I talk about the movies, whatever the case may be, I guess. Like anything that's related to Disney, I guess any shape or form, I suppose, even their merchandising. And but which I should get into at some point, I guess. Anyway, you haven't talked about the products. As of late, really. Okay, that's kind of besides the point, at least in some extent, because I'm going to be talking about like Fox News and whatnot. Yeah, these people again. Oh boy, Christ. Yeah, they want to talk about like a certain bias towards the Star Wars franchise, which is funny coming from them because I've spoken about the fact that they were biased towards the franchise before. Then they complain about other people for being biased towards the franchise. Like they're not. I mean, I'm not denying that all people are biased towards the franchise. I'm not denying that. Okay, to be perfectly clear, but that's the thing. So are they. They're no different. They are biased to the franchise as well, making assumptions and what, and that's what's going to happen here, folks. And there's going to be this individual I'm about to show in just a moment as a way to talk about it, I guess. So here we go, I guess. This is stupid. I mean, real stupid.
The new Star Wars film Rogue One opens December 16th, and some people have called for a boycott.
Okay, I do give you a bit more of a context of what he means by that. Yeah, a lot of people wanted to pretty much ban that film because it was apparently anti-Donald Trump. Yeah, seriously. And even if they want to do a show based upon being against Trump, that doesn't necessarily mean the movie itself is going to be like that. Maybe a show or two, maybe, but the movie really, you're going to have to be super specific when it comes to that kind of thing. But of course, there's not going to be no real explanation really when you think about it. And also, again, you have to be given some specifications on what you mean by that exactly. Obviously, you can't just say that out of the blue, unexpected makes sense. You got to give your evidence, show your work. And I never viewed Rogue One as anti-Donald Trump, but hey, if the shoe fits, right?
The film is anti-Trump. It is true that Rogue One scriptwriters Chris Weitz and Gary Whitta were part of the anti-Trump safety pin movement.
Okay, so what? Just because the scriptwriters are anti-Donald Trump, it doesn't necessarily mean that the movie itself is anti-Donald Trump. And if it was, so what? You people at Fox News would talk shit about Obama and Joe Biden, but if someone criticizes Trump, oh, now suddenly an issue with you guys? None of this makes any sense.
Here's a tweet by Weitz, and they themselves suggested that Star Wars was anti-Trump.
In where? Where in the film does it reflect that opinion? How? I don't see it. I've seen the film quite a few times already. Where is this exactly? Where? I don't see it. Seems like you're just projecting that there. It seems like you wanted to believe it, at least to some extent, just so you can bitch about it.
Please note that the Empire is a white supremacist human organization.
Well, of course that's gonna be in there. No, duh. Man, Christ Almighty, what are you even talking about? Yeah, that's gonna be in there. So what? Okay, and what? Yeah, when you think about the Nazi stuff, kind of think it was even in the Star Wars sequel trilogy. Not just that movie, but in the other movies as well. Again, how can you not know any of this? I've asked this multiple times when it comes to people like you. You clearly did not do your research, like at all. So, okay, to be more exact here, is that First Order is like a separate Nazi thing going on here because the Empire is like its own Nazi thing. So it's like a rogue Nazi thing. So there's like two groups of this that don't get along like at all. Uh, that was up to the third movie of the sequel trilogy where Palpatine was trying to get some extra help, I guess. Trying to call it truth, I guess. Sure, but still, I still have a point. But the political stuff was even in the original trilogy. It was always there. It was always political. Again, you would have known that if you actually done your work. This is fuck. It's.
Asian whites tweeted, then later deleted. Witta then wittily twitted. Opposed by a multicultural group led by brave women.
Again, that's nothing new. Like I just said a moment ago, that was in the original Star Wars trilogy. What do you think Princess Leia was doing? Princess Leia was not just sitting on her ass waiting to be rescued. There was the Resistance Group, the New Republic, and whatnot, and the Old Republic. This kinds of stuff was, these kinds of, good guy groups, I guess you can call it, even be kind of corny about it, I guess, were supported by women. That was always, and being multicultural. That too, that was already there. How can you not know that? I mean, really? Yeah, I'm gonna grab a brick and throw it at your face, you stupid bastard. I mean, seriously, what the hell?
No surprise there. A couple of Hollywood screenwriters are anti-Trump. Big deal.
And why are you getting offended by it? Okay. Whoop-de-doo.
Disney head Bob Iger responded to the controversy, saying, I think the whole story has been overblown, and quite frankly, it's silly.
But can you blame him? You guys are overthinking it. Really overthinking it. And if it was, so what?
And then added, it is not a film that is in any way a political film. There are no political statements in it at all.
I mean, where's my brick at? That's a lie right there because it technically is?
But is that really true?
Either way, you could have just ignored it. Why do you care? No one says you have to watch it, like, at all.
I've seen every Star Wars movie, and I think that there is a clear bias against the dark side.
What are you talking about? Huh?
Through the subtle use of music, costumes, and makeup.
What's so funny? Oh, what's so funny? And like, I don't know, nothing what he said was funny. It was a stupid statement, sure, but nothing was funny. Okay.
It's pretty clear who the bad guys are supposed to be.
Again, what are you talking about? None of this is making any sense. Like at all. Dumb.
Of course, both sides are represented in the films, and there are many instances where the Empire is shown to be compassionate.
Okay, now that was funny. Sure, pal. Okay.
Compensation? He didn't have to offer that. That was from the heart.
You realize that just means he's a lawfully evil character? When it comes to villains, it come in varieties. You can be chaotic evil, or just flat. It comes in different sizes. It's not one size fit all. And he also wasn't 100% evil anyway. You have to take that into equation. And also the fact that he played by the rules, at least to some extent.
And not everything that you read on the internet is true, but...
Again, that's funny coming from you guys, because a lot of people from Fox News had altered the truth just to benefit Trump. And I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to make it seem like, oh, Trump is compassionate, Trump is loving, Trump is trustworthy. You're full of shit. I see what you're doing here. Try.
There are alternate theories about everything. Maybe the dark side's not so dark. Tim?
Yes.
Star Wars? You saw these guys. Obviously, these screenwriters were big Hillary supporters. They were out there trumpeting.
I think we should acknowledge that Walt Disney would have loved Donald Trump.
How would you know that? And I highly doubt that he actually would. Again, what's my damn brick? I guess I'm going to need an extra brick here to throw at the both of you. Because this is stupid. Wow. This is absurd.
From what I know about Walt.
Yeah? What? You have some conspiracy theories of your own, huh?
No, he was like a Nazi sympathizer.
Oh, that was a damn lie that people spread. He was not a Nazi sympathizer. He was not anti-Jewish or any of that. Again, you guys are spreading lies like a lot of other people did.
He wanted to make kids happy, that's all I know.
He wanted
All Walt Disney wanted to do was drain the swamp.
Right.
Oh, eat a bag of dicks. That doesn't mean he was racist. None of this means he's racist. Again, you guys are just making shit up just to talk shit. And some vague notion that apparently what he may or may have done in the past. Through, logic and reasoning, you would have known that. Oh, Rabbi, you guys are part of Fox News, but then again, like you wouldn't know anything about, proper research and whatnot. Ugh.
What that Rapunzel thing was.
What? How was this evidence of anything you just said there?
The wall.
I mean, so, what are there no political? Well, they're just trying to get people to see the movie.
What are you talking about? What does anything have to do with anything? All of you are just rambling on. Ramble. You're just rambling on about nothing.
Oh, so you think it's publicity?
Yeah, I mean,
What are you talking about? Star Wars was always political ever since the get-go.
there's a lot of this stuff I think is just kind of going out there and going, oh, nothing to see here. There's no big political things in here. And...
Yeah.
Oh, for Christ almighty. He's trying to act as if the people who are defending these films and the people who made them are like they're a bunch of idiots. Why would they try to hide it and make it obvious? That's contradictory. And again and again and again, I keep saying this repeatedly in this video and other videos, Star Wars was always political from the very get-go. How can you not know that? Arg, where's my brick at? I'm just throwing it all of you. I need more bricks. I need more. Yes, I do.
Then people are going to talk about it. People are going to fight about it.
What? That's going to happen regardless. Right or wrong, it's going to happen anyway.
Well, look, I don't know if I'm sure that the films, it's the Star Wars universe, right, Tammy? So
yeah.
I don't think there's any anti-Trump messages in the movie. I think that was a little bit overstated.
Well, the Chewbacca thing.
It's been overstated. What does that mean? It's not there. It really isn't. And if it were, so what? My point being is that it always had politics. It was always there. I just literally got to saying that a moment ago. Jesus. I don't know. This is stupid.
Symbolism.
Oh,
Definitely with the hair.
Okay, you get that there's symbolism, which is true. But the whole hair bit? What do you mean? Symbolism with the hair. What does that even mean?
But I do think that, listen, James Cameron said that Aliens, the sequel to Alien, that when he did that, it had a complete anti-Vietnam message in it.
Yeah, funny how a lot of American companies are okay with making anti-Vietnam things or whatever. But when it comes to movies like the original Godzilla film, Gojira, which had an anti-war thing and whatnot, that film was heavily edited and heavily butchered because of that, and because a lot of you people got offended.
But Disney, everybody knows that the artists put a lot of weird penis pictures and.
What? Now you're just rambling on. But then again, to be fair, so was everyone else. You're making shit up again.
Sex acts and all the.
Wait, what?
What's happening here? It's so random.
In the cartoons, there's
Where are you
always
guys-
that one.
Yeah.
You get all this
frame.
information.
What is going on? This is rubbish. What are you talking about?
In the new Star Wars movie, they eat at a pizzeria run by pedophiles.
What's happening here? Where are you getting this from? How pedophiles? What's this whole sexual abuse is coming from? This entire thing is completely random. There's just no coherency whatsoever. How'd you know that? How'd you know that? What? What is happening? All of you are talking out at once. I can't grasp what's going on exactly. Well, but then again, like anything made sense anyway. So what am I talking about? Just a bunch of ramble. That's what this is. Ramble.
That's weird. But I don't think I think it's coincidence. Personally, I don't know.
Talk about the dark side. I know where these guys are seeing all the hidden messages in their cartoons.
Well, why do you think they rubbed the lamp in Aladdin?
What pedophiles? What movie? What scene? What did you look at? What? What's going on here? What does this got to do with the movie? What does any of this have to do with the company? What are you talking about? I am so confused. I genuinely don't know what's going on, really. It just comes out they just want to talk shit. That's it. That's literally it, really. Christ.
Holy cow! I want to see penis Disney.
What's so funny? What's the joke? What's the humor here exactly?
When can we get more of that?
I don't know. I don't know any of this stuff. That sounds like conspiracy theories to me. But Matt,
Well, obvious that no one here knows what's going on. It's all so confusing. What? You want more of this? What is this you're referring to? This? What is this? What this? What that? What's up? What's going on here? I don't get it. This entire thing just seems nonsensical. There's no structure to your conversation in any shape or form, like at all. You're just rambling.
There goes my job at the View.
what?
Okay, what does that have to do with anything? Okay, not working with the View. What's with the stab? I don't like them either, really. But, so what? What does any of this have to do with anything exactly? I is confused.
What do you think of this? Those guys. I mean, they're obviously they were tying. They were tying Trump to
the second trilogy.
Even if that's the case, which I don't think it is, but even if it were, what does any of that have to do with the things you literally just mentioned? What's going on?
All about anti-Bush, right? It was, that's how democracy dies. And I'm sorry, because Andy's going to fact check me and make me look stupid.
No, I think.
Like for that, what does drawing dicks, the View, pedophile, or some robot thing, pubic hair or something? What does anything have to do with anything? This is very incoherent. Christ.
George Lucas said that he was putting anti-Bush messages into his prequels or whatever, right?
And the superhero movies oftentimes have a very strong political subtext, and that's totally fine. It's a lot better to have that and allow us to kind of grapple.
Okay, I've said this like a bunch of times already. I lost count. But the original Star Wars trilogy already had political stuff. This is nothing new.
With it than it is to see that stupid safety pin on the tweet.
Oh, yeah. Well, Dave, you kind of look like Kylo Ren. Did anyone ever tell you that?
That's true.
No. Every now and then I get Ross from No Friends.
It's you and...
What? What's happening? We're going off the rail again. What? I thought we were talking about the thing and the thing and the thing and the something about pedophile. What? The thing and what?
Your lost brother.
Whatever, man. I don't see it.
But Dave, what do you think of this controversy?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm not a big fan. I can't make a point of that on the screen next to me. Okay? I can't be expected to just talk. I'm not a big Star Wars fan, which, by the way, you think coming out as a right-winger or...
What does any of this have to do with Star Wars? I'm confused. Now this is making sense, and I'm repeating myself. Transgender
person is dangerous. Try coming out as not a big Star Wars fan, and people like just punch you in the face in the street, and no one feels bad for you. I thought it's crazy that Trump thinks this is about him, but I guess that makes a lot of sense for Trump. But I did find it a little surprising that they would say it's not political at all, because my understanding of Star Wars was that it was always kind of...
Always politics, though. That always existed within the Star Wars universe. Even the shitty prequel trilogy had that. They just makes no sense. Can we be done with this? I mean, really.
Feels bad for you. I thought it's crazy that Trump thinks this is about him.
I think it's crazy that this is a thing. Why do we have this conversation? What? So what? Whatever.
But I guess that makes a lot of sense for Trump.
Either way, if it made sense or not to him, that doesn't mean you have to acknowledge. Whatever.
But I did find it a little surprising that they would say it's not political at all.
Technically, it was always about politics, and if two of you guys were trying to take the decent stuff off my hands, well...
Or I'll drop you both where you stand.
Because my understanding of Star Wars was that it was always kind of anti-authoritarian.
You haven't really been paying attention to Star Wars expanded universe in any shape or form, have you? I don't think so.
And had some political undertones.
Yes, it always has. It always had that. But why is everyone having an offense to it now? What?
Very political.
Yeah,
it's an empire. They're a rebel.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you're oversimplifying the entire thing, but okay, you skipped a lot of stuff here.
Right.
Politics.
Right.
But Trump, I don't think Trump has weighed in on this. I'm actually surprised.
The good guy teams, if you want to call them that, they always, well, they after and before the Empire thing, they were always the head monsters in more ways than one. Again, you would have known that.
He hasn't.
Donald Trump probably thinks the original Star Wars was about him.
It may have been.
Yeah, for all you know, that might be true, but I just think they were just trying to joke about that. But point being, okay, that's the last little bit that we're having, folks. It just goes to show you they don't really know anything about Star Wars at all. Not really. They didn't even talk about anything. And in the Star Wars expanded universe, they would even have the villains themselves fought against each other. This happened quite often. This goes to show you that you have different opinions about pretty much everything, literally everything. It could be about how the dude, Christ, just watch the shows or movies, I guess. Even though honestly, I didn't think the shows were very good, really. I'm gonna be honest here, but point being is that yes, realistically speaking, yes, of course the villains are not gonna, agree with each other. They're not gonna like each other that much. Not really. Just this is stupid. Now this makes any sense, like I was saying, but if you know a thing or two about Star Wars, and which they clearly don't, yes, it goes to show that there's more than several groups of bad guys. They don't all belong in the same team. There's separate groups out there that are also bad. Even people who are on the same team could, fight against each other, which could call it like a civil war kind of thing, civil battle, how are we gonna call that? But that's the thing. These things happen even in real life. People don't agree at all on anything. I don't know. My head hurts. All right, folks, that'll be it. This video is long enough as it is. So thanks for watching and take care. Whatever.